What's up, guys? A number of you have asked us what we do in my house to prevent getting sick during this cold and flu season, and what we do to attack it so that we can shorten the length of time that we're sick for and minimize the symptoms as much as possible. So I'm going to share with you 7 things that we do in my house to put our immune systems on beast mode. The first is start before you ever get sick. Right now, a lot of your friends, neighbors, coworkers, and their kids are getting sick. Not because the flu and cold have migrated back north to Ohio, but because those illnesses that were around all the time are now surrounding us in closer and closer environments as we stay inside. The weather's changed, and we've eaten more junk food and not gotten as much vitamin D since the sun is going down faster and faster each day. So the first thing to start with is, if you're an adult, you need to be getting, according to the Vitamin D Council, 5,000 IUs of vitamin D every single day. That baseline is great, and if you start getting sick, you can do doses as high as 25,000 or 50,000 IUs in a single dose, and that's been shown to shorten the lifespan of that illness in your body. The second thing that you need to start doing is consuming bone broth, adding it to your soups, drinking it throughout the winter time to help keep not just your body warm, obviously, but loading up on a lot of vitamins and minerals that our body misses out on because the quality of our soup is usually low. The thing that you're going to notice, especially if you go and make your own or have it at a really high quality restaurant like Town Hall or Core Life, is that it tastes incredible too. Stuff's really enjoyable to drink, and it's really, really nourishing for your body. The third, and this kind of gets into when our body starts getting sick as well, but can be used as a prevention, is getting regular wellness adjustments. It's actually how I became a chiropractor, is I was sick a lot as a kid and got adjusted, and my parents noticed that my immune system was way stronger when I was getting adjusted. But at the first sign of illness, that's when we need to get in and get adjusted as well. Research has shown that provides a temporary boost in our body's ability to fight off viruses and bacteria, which can be huge. Some of my patients' most exciting experiences have been when they come in as they're starting to get a cold, get adjusted, and the next day they wake up feeling 100%. It's pretty awesome. The next one that we move into as our body is starting to get sick is what I call eating for your illness. And what I mean by that is research has shown that there's some truth to the old adage, feed a fever and starve a cold. What research has shown is that in animals that this was tested on, a little bit awful, but very valuable for us, is that when we have a viral infection, our body responds really well to fasting. So if we go on a 12 or a 16-hour fast, it actually boosts our body's ability to fight off viruses. And then if we consume small meals frequently, that helps our body to fight off bacteria. So one easy way that you can tell is by how your body responds to getting sick. If you feel like your appetite's gone, stop eating. It's okay. Drink something like bone broth so that you're not missing out on vitamins and minerals. Take your normal supplements and things like that. But allow your body some time to heal if it's saying that it doesn't want to take anything in. Then monitor your symptoms and see how you respond. That's something that I've been experimenting with over the last year. And it's taken colds that would normally last 7 to 10 days, and I'm sick for a day or two. It works really, really well. The next thing that you can do, and we're going to share this in a separate video, is something called self-lymphatic massage. Our lymphatic system helps clean up our body, fighting off foreign invaders like this, like bacteria and viruses. And there are some techniques we'll be sharing with you very soon that you can use to help accelerate that process and even clean up after that process has ended. The next that I recommend is if you're starting to feel congestion, and for me it was often in not just my sinuses but also in my chest, is use an essential oil called eucalyptus oil. I use a blend from Young Living that has multiple different eucalyptus oil compounds in it, and it helps as an expectorant, basically to eliminate some of the mucus that's already being produced inside your body, and then cough and blow and get that crap out of your body. I like to do it in a hot shower and do dabs of the oil on the inside of the shower, turn up the temperature, and it kind of vaporizes and makes the room a little bit like a steam room full of those oils to help clean me out. And then the last one is using things that are called natural antimicrobials. Basically natural compounds that help kill off or boost our body's ability to kill off bacteria and viruses. I use something that I sort of invented a few years ago, and I call it my immune shot. What it is you take a couple tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, a couple tablespoons of water, a couple teaspoons of honey, red pepper flakes, and a couple of cloves of freshly chopped garlic. All of those things have compounds. Now you got to make sure the honey is raw honey, of course, but all of those things have natural compounds that are going to help boost your body's ability to fight it off. If you're really brave, add some red pepper flakes or some cayenne pepper as well, and that'll help to clean things up. I've done that shot as many as 4 or 5 times a day, but I really only recommend you doing something like that once or twice a day. And I'll include the recipe at the bottom of this video. Thanks, guys, and all these tips, they're really going to help you make it through what could be a very tough cold and flu season if you're not taking care of yourself.